Hello, family. Today is another day as we begin this our new project right here in Kaswa Dentra. I have with me here Mr. Peter, and this is the plan. This is a 2-bedroom, 2 units going to 3-story for Mr. Peter. So we are here to give the client the best of services. We are here to excavate. We are here to do the profile. We are here to put up the structure. Mr. Peter is happy with our services from the previous work we have done for him. So he called us again to come and give him one of the best services. So that's what we are doing right here. So let's begin as we walk to the site and start the profile. So initially I told the guys to do the marking. I did the benchmark for them. So now what we are going to do is to transfer the drawing to the ground. You understand? So we are going to mark the profile. That's what we are doing right here in Kaswa. So if you have a project that you want us to come and put it up for you, you have a complex drawing, or you want us to come and do architecture drawing, your building drawing, we are here to help you. So initially the client decided to use block, and I told him no, we can't use block work for profile for a big project like this. You will not get a perfect result. So I came in, we bought our board. I told him that after buying this wire board, we can also use it for other works like concrete form work, you understand, for our beams, for our columns, and for our slabs. So that's the best. Anytime you are doing your profile, make sure you use board, and with the board you can set the various level for which your oversight concrete should come and finish. This makes the work easy for the artisans on site when we the engineers and the building technologists are not around. So currently that's what we are doing right here, and I'm engaging everybody on board. On my team, I make sure everybody understand what we are doing, not just being a laborer, or not just being a mason, or not just coming to be a client. After this project, the client is going to learn so many things because I'm really educating him, and he is happy with me. Why am I helping the client to understand this thing? One day I might not be around and he might get someone else. So when he have a fair knowledge about what he is doing, he will be able to question whoever comes in charge when they are doing the wrong thing. So I called him aside and said, Mr. Peter, you see this your plan. There is a lot of conflict on it, but I will bring you the perfect result. The reason is that some of the straight lines were not aligned. As I told you, it's a 2-bedroom, 2 units, you understand, 2 year facing each other, you understand, but the design wasn't well done, so the units are not in a line. They're supposed to be in a line, but I said don't worry, this is what we do. We are here to solve problems. That's why I am here. So as I corrected those mistakes and led my assistant, which is Roxanne, to lead them as they mark the various measurements on the profile board. Yes, that's what we are doing right here in Kaswa. So if you have a project like this, see, this is the column detailing, what you call pillar, as I'm showing to you. Yes, so this particular picture that came shows us how the foundation should be laid, how the reinforcement bars should be arranged, you understand. So that's what we are doing, and Mr. Peter is really happy, enjoying the services, asking questions, and also getting the perfect result. So that's what we are doing. If you have any project and you need us, you can call us on 055 011 2634. Mr. Peter called his brother. They are twins, so Peter and Paul, and he also came and I gave him some explanation. One thing is that most of you, when you start to put up your project, you do a lot of mistakes. What are some of the mistakes? Some of the mistakes are, one, instead of you to make sure you get proper documentation before beginning your building, you end up beginning your building before going for documentation, and later you realize that the land that has been sold to you has been sold to about 4 people. Anytime you get a land, make sure you go to Ghana Lands. Okay, go and check whether your land is registered under someone else's name. If it's not registered on anybody else's name, but rather the person who sold it to you, you can really now register the land in your name. You understand? Get a good person, okay, a good architect, a good engineer, a good maybe draftsman to do the necessary drawings for you. Okay, so with your land, your site plan, I understand, and your necessary drawing, the indexure or your land title, and with your full drawing, then you send it to the municipal assembly for your building permit. Okay, once you have your building permit ready, this shows that you are legally approved by the government to begin your construction. So if you are putting up any project or you want to put up any project, make sure you get a building permit. So this is the foundation plan as I'm showing it to you. One thing is that we use the site plan and the block plan to know the boundaries of the property. Then when we begin the profile work, what we use is the foundation plan, because the foundation is the first stage. The main first stage of the construction is the preliminary works. That's clearing of the site, removing unwanted trees and debris, making sure the site is ready for works. Most of the land we have here are called virgin land. So virgin land means a land that there is nothing on it. It's full of bush, it's full of grass, it's full of unwanted animals, it's full of so many things. So when you get such a land, it's always advisable you clear it to a minimum of a depth of 300 mm. That's 1 feet below the existing ground level. Why 1 feet below the existing ground level? With this, you can get rid of all the roots, all the vegetation material, all the unwanted material, so that when you begin your work and when you do excavation, you leave your foundation footing after your filling to settle down for a while. It won't be bushy again. And also remember, these leaves, these unwanted materials, weaken the strength of your building. Why do I say? When you do your foundation works and there are leaves or trees in it, they'll grow and they'll force their way out, causing cracks into your building. You understand? Causing your concrete to break down. So that's what we are doing. We are giving the client the best of services. So if you need us, you can call us on 055 011 2634 so that we come and give you the best of services. Most of you are building without a plan. If you are building without a plan, it's like living a life without a plan. You not planning, you having nothing in mind. You just wake up and you go to work. You just wake up and you do whatever you want to do. No, life must be planned. Life must be well organized for you to achieve a perfect result, a positive result, an excellent result. Life must be well planned and well organized. So that's what we are doing. So here, Mr. Peter was asking questions about why are we using various nails for the profile. So I educate him that for the foundation trenches, because they are going down and they are the bigger ones, we use 4 inches nails. Hit it hard on the wood to go down, showing that it is going down. Then for the block where we use 3 inches nail, it will come up to show that these blocks works are shooting up. Then the center line, which shows the grade point, which shows the columns, we use 3 inches nail, but this time we hit it small, so it has the highest rising point. You understand? So that's what we are doing, which shows that this is the center, this is where the columns are. So that's what we are doing, family. If you need us, kindly call us on 055 011 2634. We love you. Stay blessed. Bye.